Hi, everybody. Welcome to Artichoke Music. Is there anyone here for the first time? Yay! Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. And you know, I have some familiar faces too. Thank you for coming back. Just a reminder, we are live streaming, so if you want to take your devices and mute them and turn the volume down and all that good stuff, that'll make for a nicer video. We also have 3 restrooms. There's one here in the venue you probably don't want to use while we're live streaming. It's your choice. There's one behind the store, which is on the other side of the wall, and another one up the stairs, and you'll see the stairs when you head to the store. And I have to do a couple things because we're a nonprofit, you know? If you know who Lloyd Jones is, he's doing a benefit for us November 19th at this really wonderful Italian restaurant up the street. It's called Di Nicola's, and it's at 35th. East Coast Italian, very traditional. You know, you won't see, anyway, it's just very traditional. I'll leave that. And the other thing we have going on is an online silent auction. And if you want to look at the items out in the hallway on the break, you don't have to be here for this. This is all online. It runs till November 22nd. We have some artichoke artifacts, and we have a bunch of house parties too, because not everybody, house concerts, not everybody wants stuff. And the house concerts are some of our teachers, Matt Meehan, he's a wonderful songwriter, and Richie Bellinger, John Bunzow, who's sitting here, also has a house concert up for bid. Richard Colombo, who used to own this with his husband Jim for decades when it was over on Hawthorne, and John Silliman Dodge, who's also a wonderful songwriter who teaches. So there's some kind of cool stuff out there. And this is really exciting because I love songwriter in the round stuff. And to be able to pair 2 people who have been doing this for decades with someone who's just starting out, this makes my heart happy. You know, so hopefully everyone can learn from each other and see people they haven't seen before. So we're really excited, and this is Aslin's second show here, and then she's got another one November 15th, Songwriter in the Round with Liz Kate. God, brain cramp. And so let's hear Ex-Nashville Cats, John Bunzow, Denny Bixby, and Aslin.
Can you start?
That's what I figured. Okay. Usually just go down the line and keep doing it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Here's a song about a guy I saw walking down 12th Avenue South in Nashville, Tennessee. I talk to the cat, he sits and stares. Nobody calls, nobody cares. Existing in a fog, no one else here. Living on memories, cheap smokes and beer. I'm the poster boy for blowing it bad. I once got a shot, but couldn't see what I had. I believe my own hype, loved the sound of my own voice. Now that's all I have. I made that choice, but you know, for a while I was golden. Had a beautiful girl at my side. I never looked to see where I was going. I lived my life like it was one big joyride. I wanted to be cool, so I got a nice car. I wanted to get laid, so I bought a guitar. It worked for a while with those as shallow as I. All together we laughed, now alone I cry. But you know, for a while I was golden. Had a beautiful girl at my side. I never looked to see where I was going. I lived my life like it was one big joyride. When I was young and immortal, carving notches in my headboard wasn't too hard. But the measure of love ain't the number of your lovers, like the measure of wealth ain't all the cars in your yard. I wish I could say I've learned from my mistakes, but I'm over the hill and still on the take. I'm a chameleon, I can play nice. I'll use you, then lose you, and never think twice. But you know, for a while I was golden. I had the girl of my dreams at my side. I never looked to see where I was going. I lived my life like it was one big joyride. I lived my life like it was one big joyride. I lived my whole life like it was one big high rollin', freewheelin', hard drinking, endless joyride. Thank you.
Hi. So this is my first songwriter in the round. I had one scheduled for earlier this summer in North Carolina, but it got canceled, and we just ended up doing it like a regular set. So thanks for taking me on and letting me do a songwriter in the round. This is so fun. I've always wanted to do one, especially being from Nashville. These are pretty prevalent in Nashville, so I always wanted to do one. Yeah. So the first song I've got is a cover of a Tiny Habits song called Mudroom. You're a porch swing at a sunrise in a backyard under blue skies, with my boots wet in the mud room. I'm not sure yet if I'm alright, if I'm ready to go inside. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, the last one was a shipwreck. When you drown once, it's scary to swim again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh God, I see the warmth inside you, coffee keys and Christmas lights. You're what I need. I think that scares me, so I'm waiting in the mud room. There are people I don't wanna end up like, but we're all sequels of our parents' lives. Does hesitation to a good thing mean the wounds need more healing? Oh God, I see the warmth inside you, fitted sheets
see the warmth inside you, copied keys and sweet arrivals. Grab my shoes and take off my coat, go inside and leave the mud room.
I'm sweaty. Thank you.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, awesome. So disclaimer here, I've got these fall allergies that hit me every year. So basically like I have laryngitis, so probably play some blues songs or something to fit my hoarseness. Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Darling, I know I've done this before. Wild dogs come out at my door. I put the devil's crown on my head, follow him around until I'm half dead, drinking poison to quench my thirst, and it sure goes down easy at first. Got to unwind this tailspin, get on home to you. And temptation lures me up to the ledge. Sometimes I slip over the edge. I used to think I could fly, now I crash land every time. And it sure is a long way down before my feet they are back on the ground. Got to unwind this tailspin, get on home to you. And I said, darling, please leave the porch light on, 'cause I know I've been a little wayward and a little sideways. Now I'm coming back home. I'm just like some hellhound chasing his tail, go round and around the same worn-out trail. I'm moving fast as a runaway train, only cinders and ashes remain, but I always run out of track before I'm too far gone to get back. Got to unwind this tailspin, get on home to you. Got to unwind this tailspin, get on home to you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay, well, I have a couple friends here who I like John Kuntz a lot. John Kuntz is if you're not from around here or very young, like most of you are, younger than me, John is an amazing songwriter. He had a group called Johnny and the Distractions in the 80s. It did a record for A&M Records, produced by Al Cooper. He was amazing, but he was too much like Bruce Springsteen, who was just coming out, so kind of stunted his career. But anyway, he's known mainly for that, but he is also just a brilliant songwriter and has a lot of songs on other albums that are not as well known. And I love those songs, and so I'm going to do one of them now. I don't ask for much. Some days are rough. We get by on what we earn. The kids, they all play barefoot in the rain, and the stove wood slowly burns. Our old truck runs fine, got us both to work on time, 4 good tires and a spare. All the debts are paid, homework from the 7th grade, old dog sleeping in a chair. Set the ball and gloves on down, hungry children gather round for a plate of rice and beans. The fire burns slowly dim, and the darkness settles in. The young ones sleep and dream. No matter what they say, I got more than I deserve. When I feel your tender love, I know somehow, somewhere, someday I did something right. No matter what they say, I got more than I deserve. When I feel your tender love, I know somewhere, somehow, sometime I did something right. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, again. So I came through here the first time on a tour that I was doing for an album I just released called Inflight. And I got to perform here, some places in Southwest Washington, the Garlic Fest. That was really fun. Yeah, somebody there bought me garlic ice cream, which was like one of the audience members. They were really fun. And so the title track for the album is called Inflight, and I don't write a lot of happy songs. I write a lot of sad or like kind of creepy songs, but I don't write a ton of happy songs. And I wrote this song, and I love it because it's happy, and I like playing happy songs, even if I don't write them often. So this song's called Inflight. Okay, I always forget the lyrics for the first line, so just give me a second. I know, it's always the first line.
Where I see a thorn, he sees a rose. What I deem dead, he tends till it's grown. With his eyes I witness a world that seems brighter. When I call me a loser, he calls me a fighter. Where I see a rose, he sees a thorn. What he calls old, I call well worn. With my eyes I see a boy worth protecting, and every corner of my heart he's infecting. When I have a candle, he has a light. Two puzzle pieces, two-piece pod tight. We're only beginning in ways that we're fitting, but I hope that it continues for life. Tendency to fly away, but his eyes, they make me stay, and I keep on coming back to the start. In flight, I'm all alone, and gravity finally feels home. It all just depends on what pins you down.
Yeah, go, John. Yeah. Sounds great. Thank you.
It's so fun to play with younger musicians, with us old veterans, AARP certified. Yeah, and so Shelley, that is a one-man army along with Gary, two-man army. Yeah, so she sent us some sound files on Jillian, and so yeah, we was like, oh yeah, this would be really fun, and it is. It's great. So it's always fun to kind of see what up with younger people. And we were talking earlier that she'd been in Nashville for a couple of years, and it's so different now than when Denny and I were living down there. So, yeah, but this is a lot of fun. And the fact that she writes dark songs, she's going to fit right in.
Ooh, good.
So I'm going to do a happy song too.
Oh, good.
And when I wrote this song, I was thinking about my son, who's now 26. But yeah, I wrote it like 3 or 4 years ago. But anyway. Streets of heaven are paved with gold. So I've been told, I've been told. I ain't been there yet, and I don't know if that's true. 'Cause all I know is I love you. I had a dream last night, and I woke up all confused. Is a dream just a dream or a message that's coming through? Sure makes you wonder, but I ain't got a clue. 'Cause all that I know is I love you. Rain comes down and it tastes so sweet, washing all over you and me. Wind and rain, they are so real and true. The sun, it always shines. The skies, they are blue. This I know. This I know. Rain comes down and it tastes so sweet, washing all over you and me. Wind and rain, they are so real and true. The sun will always shine. The skies, they are blue. This I know. This I know. Is a mystery, planet spinning through galaxies. They say there's billions of stars and water on the moon, but all I know is I love you. Yes, all that I know is I love you. Thank you, folks.
Okay, this song is one John knows, and so I hope he plays along with me. Sometimes he doesn't want to. But it's particularly poignant right now in light of Aslin being here with us. Well, it's Christmas Eve. There's an old sorry, let me do that again. Well, it's New Year's Eve. There's an old Christmas tree on the dance floor. And for a while, sing Auld Lang Syne. That's what we're here for. Well, we prayed the requests, yeah, we gave it our best, but the dance floor was too drunk to care. For us aging musicians, lonesome condition, coming in on a wing and a prayer. Well, I asked my friend Merle if he noticed that girl on the bar stool. Yeah, the one in the skirt, the low-cut shirt, she's just out of school. Merle said to me, man, you're 3 times her age. What makes you think that she'd care? For an aging musician, way out of commission, coming in on a wing and a prayer. We're aging musicians on the brink of perdition. It's a hard life. Watching days go by and that old blue sky turn to twilight. Try as we will, time won't stand still, it ain't surprising. Yeah, we may not have youth, but to tell you the truth, we know that our star's still rising. Play one, John. Yeah, we're aging musicians on the brink of perdition. It's a hard life. Watching days pass by, that old blue sky turn to twilight. Try as we will, time won't stand still, it ain't surprising. We may not have youth, but to tell you the truth, we know that our star is still rising. Yeah, we believe our own press, and our lives are a mess, but we know that our star is still rising. Thank you.
Nice. All right. The next song I got for you guys is another cover. So, to explain the origin story behind this cover, I had a friend who I worked with. I was a rock climbing guide in college. It's a pretty cool job through the university. We had an outdoors program that would run trips like, whitewater rafting trips and rock climbing trips. And it was in Tennessee and outside of Nashville, about 30 miles. So if you guys are Portlanders, so you'll get this. But there was like 2 sides to the outdoor program. All of the whitewater guides were very pious and church-going, and all the rock climbers were like burnouts. Yeah. So whenever we would have like staff meetings, it was just like quite the mix of people together. And we would drive these big vans, like whenever we'd have staff, hangouts, we'd go out, in the middle of nowhere and ride rapids and climb rocks. And we'd take these big vans, and the head of the rock climbing department who taught me how to climb. Their name was Morgan. And Morgan really liked this one song about how Jesus smoked weed, and that's how he became religious. And I loved this song, but half of the van was like not a fan of the song. It was just a really uncomfortable ride there for like 5 minutes. But I love the song, so I decided I'd put it in my set list. But it's a funny story because there were, very Christian, pious people that were not comfortable with the idea that Jesus might have liked weed, especially in Tennessee.
She really is fitting in.
I know, right? It was a little, coming from Oregon, I was like, whatever. By the time I was in 6th grade, it was legalized, and I thought it was normal. But anyway, so this song is called Holy Smokes. Yeah.
I saw Jesus on the corner, talking to some kids, leaning on a light post, rolling up a spliff. He said, "Child, come and try this." He pointed right at me, handed me a joint, said he might help you believe. Oh, I thought that I knew Mary, the mother of the babe, but the Savior learned his lessons from wise old Mary Jane. The miracles he did, all those parables he told, were inspired by the ganja that he regularly rolled. The night I smoked with Jesus, I saw heaven way up close. I saw Grandma in her nightie, faded with the Holy Ghost. David and Goliath, and man, were they both stoned. I saw all of the apostles in a crowd of extra smoke, and I said, "Hey, is this what you meant by saved? Where you get so high and spiritual, you just kind of float away." I said, "Hey, will I see you when I die?" He said, "If you keep on puffing, then it all turns out alright." I heard Jesus on the corner, talking to some cops. Only doobie-loving Jesus gets a law enforcement crossed. If you travel down to Venice, you're cruising right along. I guarantee you'll see him, a savior in his bong. And on Sunday he is preaching, a blunt's good for the soul. THC for all, for there is freedom in a bowl. If you need white robe Jesus, he's somewhere in LA, growing marijuana and burning till he's blazed. Tonight I smoked with Jesus, I saw heaven way up close. I saw Grandma in her nightie, faded with the Holy Ghost. I saw David and Goliath, and man, were they both stoned. I saw all of the apostles in a cloud of extra smoke, and I said, "Hey, is this what you meant by saved? Get so high and spiritual, you just kind of float away." I said, "Hey, will I see you when I die?" He said, "If you keep on puffing, then it all turns out alright." So I'll just keep on puffing, hope it all turns out alright. I'll just keep on puffing, hope it all turns out alright.
Ooh, thank you.
Amen and hallelujah. So I'm going to do a cover song. Merle Haggard's one of my favorite country singers. And so I got to see Merle Haggard and Chris Christopherson. Merle had some, like a lung surgery or something, so it was unplugged, and it was down at the Schnitzer, I forget how many years ago. And so they just traded songs exactly like we're doing. And it was an unplugged band, and man, it was like a mutual respect society. And this bears repeating because there's a wonderful jazz sax player from Portland who worked with both of those guys. And then when I lived in Nashville, I knew he worked for Merle's label as the main promotion guy, so he traveled all over the world with him during Merle's peak years. And both of them said that off stage they were the nicest, non-diva down to earth, no bullshit guys, because you don't often hear that sometimes, you know. And this guy that we know that played with Merle for the last 3 years of his tourings has said the same exact thing. So it's, but Chris Christopherson, oh, this song kind of changed the whole country music before this song, and Chris actually, because it was kind of Moon and June and kind of fluffy type topics, but well, both Merle but Chris Christopherson, when he came on the scene, really changed the whole landscape. So this is my favorite country tune called Sunday Morning Coming Down. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no weight to hold my head, it did not hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad. I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. And I smoked my brains the night before, the cigarettes and songs I'd been a-picking. Then I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound, as a sleepy city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down. And in the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. Then I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the songs they were singing. Then I headed back for home, and far away a lonesome bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like a disappearing dream of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound, as a sleepy city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down, as a sleepy city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. And Chris just passed away just about a month ago. So, ripe old age of 80 something. But yeah, he was a game changer. So anyway.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, well, this isn't a happy song. It's an honest autobiographical song. I'm a little bit vain, I'm a little bit shy, I'll be a show-off, that's just to catch your eye. I don't speak French or drive a nice car, but I'll bring you flowers if I break your heart. I gather wool, I'm hard to keep on track. I take 2 steps up and slide right back. I'm a space cadet and a lover of art. I'll make you a card if I break your heart. I'm skilled at my craft, but not a provider. I'm a loner at parties, always an outsider. I look good in clothes, and I'm fairly well spoken. I seem so together, but I'm a little bit broken. Well, I'm not there yet, but I've come a long way. At least that's what my ex-wife used to say. I'm no day at the beach or a walk in the park. Beg your forgiveness if I break your heart, and I'll pray you stay with me when I break your heart. Nice guitar, John. Thank you.
All right. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So this next song I have is another original, the last original off of my new EP, Inflight. Was a love song, like a romantic love song. But this song's a love song for my mom and kind of everything she's done to help me be a musician and to support me. So I can't sing this song without crying sometimes. So just if I cry, just pretend I didn't cry. Anyway, this song's called Wings, and they're kind of two sides of the same coin on the album. Of just being appreciative of the people in your life. So that's what this song's about.
I was raised in the mouth of a crocodile, born to an eagle-eyed mama. Flying feels a sin till I'm with her again, and I could go anywhere I wanna. I lived 3 years as a vampire, couldn't seem to stand the light of day. Then my eagle came flying out to New York City. I cried in her arms as she kissed me, and she said, sometimes it's gotta be this way. Growing up is learning what you hate. And if you're ever on the verge about to lose it all, these wings are here to catch you if you fall. I'm living my life on a tightrope, hyper aware of gravity, but something I feel is coming closer. My eagle's flying right beside me, and she says, sometimes it's gotta be this way. Don't look down, don't be afraid. And if you're ever on the verge about to lose it all, these wings are here to catch you if you fall. These wings are here to catch you if you fall.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I guess on a rainy Sunday in Portlandia, a lot of ballads will be accepted. So this is a song I wrote, God, I forget how many years ago. And it's a gospel tune, but I don't know if people know who Patti Loveless is, but at the time she was a mainstream country artist and recorded it. So, and then after mainstream radio wouldn't take anyone over 23, she went back home to bluegrass. But anyway, it was really cool that she did it. this broken body in pieces on the ground. My spirit's cracked and crumbled. My world's been crashing down. The weight upon my shoulders, it got so heavy that it just gave in. I could not lift my head up to face another day again. So let a ray of hope come shining, so I may look up at the sky and see a glimpse of tomorrow, where I'm standing in the light. Let me climb upon a hilltop, your healing hands touching me now, mending this broken body in pieces on the ground. Pieces on the ground. The human heart's a fragile thing, and it shatters just like glass. So gather up all of these splinters, crush them into grains of sand, so the wind may scatter them towards the angels looking down. They will mend this broken body in pieces on the ground. Then a ray of hope came shining when I looked into your eyes. I saw all of my tomorrows, and we're standing in the light. We are high upon a hilltop, your healing hands touching me now, mending this broken body, pieces on the ground, pieces on the ground, mend this broken body. All right, thank you.
Thank you, folks. We're going to take a short pause for the cause, and then we will return, so don't go away. Thanks.
That was beautiful.
Sorry, man, I just went back and forth between those two chords. Y'all got quiet for oops. So I just tuned up, so I'm going to put a capo on, so it'll be out of tune again. Pretty good. This is a song by a guy named Chris Knight, who was in Nashville when John and I were there, quite a while back, I guess now. He was a Kentucky mine reclamation inspector who wrote some really great songs. He's a real character, and this is one of them. There ought to be a town somewhere named for how I feel. I could be the mayor down there, say welcome to Sorryville. It wouldn't be on a map nowhere, you might say that it don't exist. If you make enough wrong turns, it'd be hard to miss. They ought to build a bridge somewhere they could dedicate to me. I'd probably come to the ceremony with a can of gasoline. I'll walk on over to the other side, and there I'd light a match. Sit and stare through the smoke and flame, wondering how I'm gonna get back. Why do I do the things I do? Was I born this way? Am I a self-made fool? I shoot the lights and I curse the dark. I need your love, but I break your heart. And I know the words that'll bring you back, but I don't say nothing as I watch you pack. I had to work to be the jerk I've come to be. It ain't easy being me. There ought to be a sideshow act for freaks like me. I could be the star of the show with my name on the marquee. In a room with a big red button that says danger, do not touch. And twice a day I'd mash it down and you could watch me self-destruct. Why do I do the things I do? Was I born this way? Am I a self-made fool? I shoot the lights and I curse the dark. I need your love and I break your heart. And I know the words that'll bring you back, but I don't do nothing as I watch you pack. I had to work to be the jerk I've come to be. It ain't easy being me. It ain't easy being me. Thank you.
All right. This next song I wrote, it's called Little White Pills, and I got into reading a lot about the opioid epidemic, and watching a lot of TV shows and stuff, and I ended up just writing this song about what I had learned, what I had read, and kind of after moving to the South, seeing it for myself in some of the mountain towns down there. So it's called Little White Pills.
Little white pills wash 'em down. Little white pills digging graves in every town, for all the horror stories and all the trouble that I've seen. The story's just unfolding and it didn't start with me. Little white pills for the pain. Little white pills turned to track marks in a vein. I was just a daydreamer with nothing left to fix. Broken hearted, I went kissing danger on the lips. Birds fly high, and they all got their wings, so why can't I? Birds fly high, and I don't wanna be alone tonight. Little white pills wash them down. Little white pills digging graves in the ground. Canaries in the coal mine, they could have told you first. If anyone had listened, for this country became cursed. Birds fly high, and they all got their wings, so why can't I? And birds fly high, and I don't wanna be alone tonight. I don't wanna be alone tonight. I don't wanna be alone tonight.
Thank you.
Cops are lighting up this town just like a Christmas tree, flashing blue and red. Ain't nothing I ever wanna see. People say I did it, but I'm an innocent man, and I will be damned. Yes, I will be damned. My baby kicked me out just about a month ago. There's ashes in the fireplace. She burned every single thing that I own. Now all I got is time and trouble and a desperate master plan, and I will be damned. Yes, I will be damned. I owe a lot of people money. They sure wanna see me bleed. Like buzzards hunting roadkill, they wanna start pecking all over me. I once lived the high life. I drove a Mercedes-Benz. Now I'm hiding here in this alleyway with a pistol here in my hand, and I will be down. Yeah. Yes, I will be down. All right, thank you. Denny Bixby on the bass guitar.
Okay, here's another song by my friend John Kuntz. This is a very touching song to me. I just picture John writing it for one of his sons. There's a funny little skip in my walk, a faraway look in my eye. If you try to talk to me, you might not get a reply. I know what you're saying. You talk like I'm not there. You think you need to say it when it's perfectly clear that I'm different. Yeah, different. I was born that way, and that's the way I'll stay. Different. Yeah, different. And just like you in the eyes of God, that's to who I pray. Today is my birthday. At least Mom and Dad are there at my side. Another candle to blow out. It's getting harder to hide. People used to think that I was just young, but now they laugh and turn away like I've done something wrong. I'm just different. I'm different. I was born that way, and that's how I'll stay. Different. A little different. Just like you, on the eyes of God, that's to whom I pray. You read my books to me every night before I go to sleep. God bless everybody and pray my soul to keep, 'cause it's different. Different, different, different. Thank you.
So this next song I'm gonna play as an unreleased song, and I don't always love doing that because you can't, people are always like, where can you listen to it? I'm like, you can't, sorry. Come to more of my shows, then you can listen to it again. But I do really like this song. My mom's family grew up in Kentucky. My grandfather's family grew up in Kentucky. And there was a murder in the family, or an alleged murder. But in our family, the story is that there was a murder that happened in the early 1900s. I think here, my mom's here. Mom, when was it? 1925. So next year is the 100th anniversary of the actual occasion of it happening. But I had a great-great-grandmother named Grace Lee, who died on the Green River in Kentucky. And so that's what this song's about. It's called The Ballad of Grace Lee. And there you go. All right.
The Green River saw death. Ice cold and in a long dress. Grace Mullen goes, her husband follows close behind. Only the hearth heard screams. A Grace Lee on her knees, but he sure left a mark, something like a warning sign. Daddy Moon gathers up the boys, soft-spoken now, but with his voice he says that they don't have a choice. Heavy steps in the snow. The wild green river flows. Once they reached its edge, there was nothing left of Grace. Moon silent in his chair. Christmas haunts him every year with his memories of Grace, her pale frozen face he fears. The tombstones laid side by side, Robert Phipps and his lovely bride in the Evansville Times. History rewrites itself. The Ballad of Grace Lee, sung through Kentucky leaves. To dust she returned, thought there was nothing left to learn.
Thank you. Thank you.
John, you almost had the Clapton woman tone there on that. That was good.
Yeah, it's a cool song.
Thank you.
So the word Green River just sparked a thought. This is a song by one of the greatest songwriters to ever put pen to paper, John Prine, who's also from Kentucky. When I was a child, a family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lays. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. And sometimes we travel straight down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles is all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lays. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. Then the coal company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and stripped all the land. And they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken. Then they wrote it all down as the progress of man. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lays. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise awaiting, 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lays. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. John Prine, a great song.
All right, Bucky. I'm going to do this as a request to my good friend Bucky, who always comes out and supports us.
Yep, I know. Boy, do I know it. No. Please, no.
Hey, Bucky, you should know the lyrics. Come on. Let me see. Oh, man, don't do this to me now.
Skip the first line.
Oh, wait, we'll start with the second verse and then we'll come back. Yeah, I know it's in G. Oh, yeah. long blonde dreads, and a purple scarf, walking her little black Labrador in the park. Won't you give me a smile, hippie girl? No tattoos on silky skin, cornflower baby blues I could get lost in. Take me home, home with you, hippie girl. Your old man is a fool to leave you here alone, 'cause I'll use everything I can. Play my guitar, ride you on my handlebars, be a perfect gentleman. We could buy some land and build a cozy dome, make a home out where the air is clean, raise some chickens, grandpa potatoes, heirloom tomatoes, with a little sweet sativa in between. I'll rub your feet and bake you bread. I'll fix your bike. You can give me heavenly kisses. Won't you live with me, hippie girl? Say you'll make a life with me, hippie girl. Thank you.
Oh boy. That's pretty good. That was a great song. Did you fool me? Yeah, you got me for a second. I was like, what? Yeah, I laughed pretty hard.
Sometimes I see people going, but then it doesn't, I don't say it.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't look good. Yeah, that would be me. I'm like, what? All right. What on earth is wrong with this? We're just doing lots of different tunings today. Sorry, guys. So the next song I'm going to do is another cover of a Gillian Welch song. Does anybody like Gillian Welch? Oh, out here? Oh, good. Good. I covered her on my newest EP. That sounds right. I covered a song called Winter's Come and Gone. And I love it because it's just, I listen to it throughout the winter. It's a very Pacific Northwest song. And you listen to it just like, please winter be done, please winter be done. And then it's like perfect for the spring. So this song's called Winter's Come and Gone, and I hope you guys like it.
little red bird, come to my windowsill. Been so lonesome, shaking that morning chill. Oh, little red bird, open your mouth and say, been so lonesome, just about flown away. So long I've been out in the rain and snow, but winter's come and gone, yeah, little bird told me so. Oh, little bluebird, pearly feathered breast, 5 cold nickels, all that I got left. Oh, little bluebird, what am I gonna do? 5 cold nickels ain't gonna see me through. So long I've been out in the rain and snow, but winter's come and gone, yeah, little bird told me so. Oh, little blackbird on my wire line, dark as trouble in this heart of mine. Oh, little blackbird sings a worried song, dark as trouble till winter's come and gone. So long I've been out in the rain and snow, but winter's come and gone, yeah, little bird told me so. Thank you.
Okay, here's a song that's country with a little western thrown in there somewhere. It's contagious. First
Sorry.
line.
Man, once the rain
Song and
starts,
dance?
it starts
Song
washing
and
things
dance.
away.
Well, I know why you call me around midnight. I know why you do that. 'Cause it's just your mean streak twisting the dagger you stuck into my back. There in the background, the DJ is playing a broke country song I can't stand. And your small-minded friends shooting tequila, pretending their bullshit matters. We don't say don't spin around in your red dress till everyone is in a trance. Hypnotized by this debutante cowgirl, they fall for you with just one glance. Well, they'll learn about your mean streak, twisting the dagger you'll stick into some guy's back. There in the background, the DJ is playing rap song that I can't stand. And your small-minded friends shooting tequila, pretending their bullshit matters. They'll get tired of your same old song and dance. The vinyl keeps on spinning, it never ends. Over and over again and again and again. They'll learn about your mean streak, twisting that dagger you'll stick into some fool's back. There in the background, the DJ keeps playing a Madonna song that I can't stand. Your small-minded friends swilling tequila, pretending their bullshit matters. They'll get tired of your same old song and dance. And they won't give a damn about your same old song and dance. Thank you, folks.
We got time for a couple more. I've got one I like. It's kind of a nice one to close with, but then we'll let our special guest close out the evening after this.
Oh, I'm the special guest. Thank you.
So I'm an orphan now, out here on my own, and it's hard to know where I belong. It comes as no surprise, it happens to us all, just like the sun will rise and night will fall. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. That's all I know. An image I recall, a picture on the wall of my mother on her wedding day. Young and naive, nothing up her sleeve, but the things that just got lost along the way. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. That's all I know. There's a voice I hear, comes in loud and clear. It's my Father's voice teaching me. He says to be a man, you got to be true to your word. And when you make a stand, you'll be heard. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. That's all I know. I can see it in my children. I can feel it with my wife. And I know it with these friends I have, who are so important to my life. I had a dream last night. I saw my mom and dad. They were happy now and I was glad. They had this brand new house that they just moved in. And when I woke, they were gone again. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. I know love is all I need. That's all I know. Thank you. All right, finish this off here.
Right. That was beautiful.
That's a Rodney Crowell song.
Really? Okay. Well, now I can add it to my playlist. All right. Well, it's fitting, I guess, that I'm ending the song or ending the set on this song. It's called New Girl. And I guess I'm the new girl in your guys' crowd.
Yes, you are.
With you guys, so yeah. Yeah.
Plug your next gig here.
Oh, plug my next gig. Yeah. If you guys loved me and and everyone
And we
else,
did.
but like if you liked that, me and my friend Liz Kate were hosting an open mic night here on November 15th. It's there's 6 of us songwriters, me, her, and then 4 other songwriters. One of them is my old roommate from college. Yeah. Yeah, so she's coming up from California to come play. So if you're in town and want to check it out, you can look at it online. It's on the Artichoke website. You can buy tickets there, or come talk to me and I can show you how to get there. I'm here to help, but it's at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much, John.
Yeah. I'm our new personal promotional manager for this area.
No, this is great. This has been it's all the stuff I forget when I'm up here. So if you're in town, please come out. If you're in Glen Eden Beach the day before Thanksgiving, I will be playing at the Salishan Resort and Lodge. So yeah, so if you want to come out for that too, we'd love to have you. That's from 5 to 7. And thank you for having me on stage. Danny and John, you guys have been great to play with.
Oh, this was fun.
It's great to meet both of you.
It was wonderful.
You guys are both so talented, so I appreciate playing.
Your college roommate.
Yep.
The stories you could tell with the
She's
college
got all the
roommate.
dirt. Yeah, the dirt. The dirt's not exciting. The dirt
Pretty clean
is.
dirt.
I missed my first college final ever by like 25 minutes, because me and her were talking in my room. late late into the night, and then I missed one of my finals. Not great.
Oh, that's tame.
Yeah, I know, right? For a musician, it's tame. But so this song's called New Girl. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. Yeah, this is the first song I ever recorded and released, so it's always fun to end on. And here it goes.
I wish I could be your new girl, with Saturn eyes and long dark curls, a cosmic smile that rocks your world, and all the boys revolve around her. And your new girl has time to spare, to change like the tides with your every care, and riding in your odyssey, and readjusting the passenger seat. I wish I was your new girl, starring in your everyday dream. And your new girl will buy your lies when you say you're home but you're getting high, and never questions the reasons why you hesitate under yellow lights. Well, she's new to the games you play, when you never mean what you say, running in circles black and gray, rewriting history until it stays. I wish I was your new girl, starring in your everyday dream. I wish I was your new girl. I wish I was your new girl. I wish I had the time to give you everything and make you mine. And make you mine. Ooh.
Thank you.
Aslin,
Give it a big round.
thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Denny Bixby, Aslin, thanks for dropping in, folks. Drive safe and take care of one another, and she'll see you on the 15th.
Yeah.
And we'll see some of you later. I want to mention that both John and I are going to be playing here on November 27th with the Cowboy Angels. If you know anything about them, they're great, and there are very, very few tickets left. So you can check with Artichoke on that if you like.
Yeah, of course.
The night before Thanksgiving.